Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Discriminating Gamer and another unboxing video. Today, we're bringing you Resident Evil 3, the board game expansion, City of Ruin. Now, this is, 90 to 120 minutes, ages 14 and up, 1 to 4 players, and the core game of Resident Evil 3 is required to play. And it's also done by SFG and Capcom. Now, as a disclaimer, this is my own personal copy. I love Resident Evil 3. I really enjoy playing it, and this just adds a little bit more because you thought you'd escaped Raccoon City, but it isn't over yet. Continue your desperate escape with 9 gripping new scenarios, 3 terrifying new enemy types, and 2 large and lethal bosses. So, more for Resident Evil 3. What more can you ask for? All right, now let's get this thing open. Let's take a look inside, and let's see what we are going to get. Now, this is a nice, big, thick box. Just for an expansion, some miniatures, I'm sure. But I want to take a look at those scenarios. I'm a huge fan of cooperative games, and I really do enjoy this game. It is a whole lot of fun, and it is a really good puzzle. All right, so for the rule book, we're going to start off, and it's going to only be about 26 pages. But remember, there's a bunch of scenarios in here as well. So let's take a look at what we're going to get inside this book. So we can get this off to the side here a little bit and kind of center it up here for you. You can take a look. All right, nice little table of contents. It's always good to have a little introduction, probably on why you're doing this expansion. But look at these, man. These bosses look incredible. Got our main enemies. Okay, some little sliding worms. All right, and then our, of course, tiles and cards and everything else we're going to get. Extended campaign structure. So if you like campaign games, this game really, it's the way to go. This game is so much fun. All right, now looks like what we're going to get. Let's flip this around, and we'll see what we have. Our little scenarios here. All right, accessing the lower levels. We got a hospital for number 1. All right, and we'll just I'll just go through these. I mean, you can always take a look at them. You can read them if you want. I don't consider this one to be too much of spoilers because you're going to be going through all these different ones anyways. This isn't really a kind of a spoiler game to me. Not like some others, but I guess to each is their own. There are some that I really do find spoilers. You know, if I find something that says, hey, don't open this until you get to this, but not in this game. And the thing with this game I like about too is you don't necessarily have to do the campaigns. I mean, if you really want, just open up a scenario and play it. So that's kind of the way I see this game. The campaign's fun, but just playing the scenarios is a ton of fun as well. And there looks like another boss, the final showdown with Nemesis. And there you go. And that's your rule book. Okay, looks like we're going to get some more maps on a counter sheet. All right, and there's your one board there. We'll take a look at a couple of these tokens. Punch out just fine. All right, so we're going to have, looks like mines. Okay, all right. Take a look at the back side of those. Nothing special. And there is that tile. Try to get the glare out of there for you. There's the back side of that tile. A little rounding, a little warpage on that, but it shouldn't be too bad. Might be just because the way how long it's been sitting in this box. All right, I actually got this one from my friendly local game store when I was in there the other day. Sitting on the shelf. I wasn't actually really expecting to get it, but couldn't turn it down once I saw it. All right, now this. Let's take a look at these miniatures. Look at this. This is the big giant. Look at that little guy. Okay. Whoo, I like it. Yeah, and as usual, little primer, a little wash. These things would just pop. I mean, there's a lot of really cool detail on these guys. They look really cool. I really like them. Okay. Now, these guys, I think, look really cool. Let's see if we can get this little guy out of here. All right. Look at that guy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't want to meet him in an alley someplace. Woo! Those are cool looking. Okay. And here's the other little guy you're going to see. All right. Take a look at him. All right. And then they have, what is it? These little slight. Well, he just doesn't want to get him in there right. Okay. There we go. And then we got like these little sliding, little tiny worm guys. Yeah. Look at that. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, it looks like they're supposed to be going in there, so they just kind of probably popped out due to shipping. But now let's take a look at some cards. All right. See what kind of new cards we're going to get. Okay. So if we take a look at the back, looks like we're going to have a couple different types of cards. We'll separate those out a little bit. Okay, so we have those, and then it looks like we're going to have some of the Nemesis stage cards. So we know what we're looking at. All right, so I'm going to flip through these just a little bit. You can take a look at them. Pause if you need to. Okay, you know the standard. Okay, I'll give you a couple seconds on the card so you can actually take a look at them. All right, if anything kind of catches your interest. All right, looks like some of them, we got some duplicates on some. Look pretty close. Nemesis Stage 3. All right. Just like to give you that little second pause in there, or delay. Oh, you know, I've been wanting to get this to the table. Get it back to the table. It's been quite a while, and it is now time. All right, there's our Sliding Worms card, our Hunter B card, and there's our Hunter Y card. All right. And let's see, what do we got here? All right, there's your Hunter's Prey. Okay, again, if you need to take a look at these, pause that button. Okay. Missile approaching. And time's running out. Probably with a missile approaching, you're right. Little earthquake, another earthquake, and another earthquake. All right, and that is all of those. All right, we're also going to get another set of little cards. Okay, see if these ones want to open. And you know what? These ones don't. So let's just give them a little help. Okay, once we get that corner open, they should just slide. Okay, there we go. One of these days I'm going to do that, and I'm going to fold a card in half or something like that. All right, let's see. Are all these, let's see, we got a couple different types, card types in here. All right. So let's take a look at what we got. Electronic lock. So it's locked. Backside is going to be a fireplace locked. So room keys. All right. So, oops. Whoa. All right. Back. Okay, I'll go through these. I wasn't paying attention to my screen. I got those off the screen for you. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. All right. Okay, make sure you guys can see what these are. So it looks like these are just some items you're going to have to pick up for the different scenarios. Okay. All right, let's put those off to the side because those are a little done. And these are all just going to be your regular cards, your equipment cards and whatnot. So we'll go through those, see if we can get that to focus. Okay. Blue herbs, some first aid spray. All right, I'm probably just kind of go through relatively fast on all the duplicates, or there's a bunch of them. Okay, first aid box. All right, there we go. Enhanced shotgun shells. All right, handgun bullets. Oh, there's your red card key. We know we're going to need that based on some of those other cards. Sick room key. Some flame rounds. More flame rounds. Some acid rounds. Okay, some more of those acid rounds. Then you got your freeze rounds. All right. Oh, here we go. Here's some good stuff. Mine throwers. And the rocket launcher. Yeah, I like it. Tape recorder. System disc. Water sample. Okay. Looks like there's some good stuff in here. Back with the keys. And there's your main gate key. All right. And that is it. You know, and I'm going to say that's probably everything you're going to get in this box. But I always like to do this. I'll always open it up. Make sure there's nothing underneath. I've actually had a couple games that have done that. They'll put something underneath. All right. But let's get that back in there. And everything looks like it's going to fit nice and tight. I don't think this is going to fit the core box because of the size of these miniatures is just huge. So this is definitely one I'm probably going to have to keep both boxes around, but that's okay. He pops down in place. All right. Now I'll get these punched out and they're going to fit in here just nice and tight. All right. No problems there. All the tokens are going in one little bag. Let's put him here and let's go ahead and put that rule book on top. So as you can see, everything's going to fit nice and tight inside this box. Going to be no problem. No lid lift. Everything's good. All right. And there's not a whole ton in there, but it's the 9 scenarios. And that's what I want. I wanted the 9 scenarios. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is Resident Evil 3, the board game City of Ruin expansion. Remember, you got to have Resident Evil 3, the main board game, in order to use this one. Hey, if you've played this game, if you like this game, if you play this expansion, let me know down in the comments below. And as always, thank you for watching.
Please somebody help me on my feet again. And I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know where I've been.
Number 9, Root. Canal, The Dentist Wars.